Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to another amazing adventure, the Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes here on Tales of Gaming Addiction. A stream where we sit around and play some D&D, albeit at random. Ignore the mess over my right shoulder. It's weird when you're looking at yourself in the camera, it's like, I'm well aware which hand I'm waving, but it's still an L. I haven't got around to sorting laundry today. Just thrown over that way in a heap. So yeah. How is everybody? We've all had a good week. Smoldering to death in the British heat.
Yes, definitely.
American
Moving
heat.
about.
We've got heat advisories since Wednesday, I think. It sucks.
I was gonna say here in the UK we got like mid-30s, which is very hot for this time of year.
Yeah. I had to move about. Well, I say I had to. It ended up 8 of us had to move about 200 plant pots. Delivery on Wednesday. So it wasn't even the hottest day, but it's like really could have done without this. Still caught the sun.
Friday was worse for me. I was in the kitchen all day.
Yeah.
So there's like no airflow in general in like the actual air, and then it's like I've gone from hot to hot.
Yeah. I must say I can't complain because the shop is the only place on site with air conditioning. So I was in air conditioning all day on Friday. So I cannot complain.
I'm jealous of the air conditioning. So yeah, but we're all alive though. We're all here to play some D&D. So last time for you all, so we can jump right into things tonight. Obviously we are down a Foxy, which is a shame.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine. It means his days of becoming a werewolf get closer. I mean, well.
Yeah. Whoops. Wow, wow.
But yeah, last time you guys dealt with a small emergency throughout town, in which a caravan of goods had yet to make its way through, and you guys managed to clear that blockade caused by some goblins. You were paid for doing so, and one of you was given a very an amazing magic item. Nice little golden magic ring.
Mm-hmm.
To which now, after mentioning it to people, they're like, "Oh, I want that in my game now," and it's like, "Go for it! It's free real estate."
Mm-hmm.
No, nothing special, but basically this little ring. If you sit there and someone ever asks you the question of, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" it's gonna start blaring out an advertisement with no skip button. But that was all we did last week. It was a very light session last week. So this week, on day number 5, is your adventure.
We're only on day 5?
Yeah, it's only been 5 days of in-game time. I've been keeping track. Every time you guys have taken a long rest, it's been 8 hours, so technically it takes over a day.
Feels like we've known each other for 5 years.
I mean, we have been playing D&D for several years. In a variety of different ways. It has been very strange. But a strange old time. But anyway. Yeah, so on this wonderful day, the sun is up, the weather is nice cool day, sea breeze is wafted in. It's wafted in with a bit of a heavier fog, making things difficult to see. But we start things off with Das.
Oh, boy! Oh no!
As you are wandering about in this morning fog,
Hmm.
you are approached by a rather rotund individual wearing the uniform of the city guard,
Oh no.
complete with a hat.
Right. Right. Before you say anything, I have done absolutely nothing wrong. I have committed no crimes. I have not done no misdemeanors. I have definitely not caused any disorder that would possibly make everything disorderly that would get me arrested for disorderly behavior. So, come on. What is it? What are you accusing me of this time?
Now, if you don't mind me saying, Mr. Bigclaw, that sounds like exactly the kind of thing a guilty man would say in your position.
Haha,
Thankfully,
well.
however, I'm not here to arrest you, I'm here to collect you.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but something tells me that arrest and collect may kind of be intertwined into each other when it comes to me, because I have a feeling that's what it's going to be.
No, you would be incorrect in this circumstance. I am here to collect you. If I were to arrest you, I would be arresting you for having committed a crime. But since his lordship wishes to speak with you, I've been sent to collect you.
I mean, this all sounds very suspicious. Collect? Why are they collecting me for? I mean,
I should be clear, it's not just you. We also need the compatriots you've been travelling around with.
guilt by association. Ah.
I mean, if you want, I could arrest you right here, right now for generally interfering with my duties if you want.
I mean, I'd rather not be arrested today, or any other day for that matter. Look, all right. If you follow me and give me a chance to grab my compatriots and definitely tell them that we have definitely done nothing wrong, of course, then they should be a cooperative. Should being the key word.
Very well then. If you would be so kind and take me to your compatriots.
Okay. Yeah, so I shall lead the guard. Like, whilst also sort of keeping an eye on him, because I feel like I still don't trust him. I feel like he's about to stab me in the back at any moment.
He'd more clobber you in the back.
Or clobber in the back, one of the two.
He is carrying his little truncheon.
Alright, so when we get there, I don't know what everyone else is doing.
I was about to ask. Meanwhile, with Aileen and Tink, what would you two be up to on this fine, foggy morning?
I'm probably working on that sign.
And I was, of course, looking into making my retractable telescopic, wasn't I?
Yes.
At one point.
In that case, then, Tink, go ahead and give me an intelligence check for today.
I need to go on D&D and Beyond.
Yeah. And I need to finish setting up some things right here.
Getting distracted. I will send it into the group chat, but there's the set that I want for my birthday. The company also do free games to play as well.
Nice.
Role-playing games. PDFs
Nice.
for you to download. I will send it into the chat.
Sweet.
Free stuff. Can't complain.
Free stuff? I like free stuff.
Everybody likes free stuff.
Unless it's like viruses or things like that, then I don't like free stuff. Well, then I don't like the free stuff. Like, but either way.
Intelligence, was it? Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
FYI, everybody ignore the screen for a minute. I was in the middle of setting things up, and then those things didn't quite stick.
Guys, don't ignore the screen. Like, take notes on everything.
There is literally nothing to see. It is just the battle screen with the D&D Beyond dice tray up. Looking very messy. This is what I mean by things not sticking.
All I see is a map of Seagate.
Yeah, well, that's because you're on the thing. If you're looking at the stream, that's what people will be seeing on the stream. Don't worry, I will fix it once I see the intelligence check in the dice tray.
Got a notification the other day that Beyond 20 had fixed a bunch of glitches.
Now you say that, but sadly I had no thing for such fixes. And a 9 for that intelligence check.
9?
You make a little bit of progress. But you're trying to like work out the like telescopic part, and it's not jamming. It doesn't want to play fair.
Rude.
So no progress has been made, but it's not a complete failure.
No.
Right, now I can say paste that as a reference. And it works. Then I can go to this. And then say to that one. Aha! Fantastic. It works.
Does that make it easier for you to TPK us?
Nope, it makes me easier to me to just toggle on and off the D&D Beyond dice tray. But one of these days, I'm just going to have an entire bank of stream decks. And it'll be amazing, it'll be full of buttons. So anyway, as you're going about your various things, so I think you're sitting there trying to work the telescopic rod into your trident, and it's not working very well. Aileen, you're sorting out the sign. Eventually, the innkeeper looks up, sees Das, and in behind walks, and I did not write down his NPC name again. God freaking damn it.
Eifer.
Yes, I forgot. Sergeant Beersville. That was his name.
Sergeant Beerswell.
Yep. Sergeant Beersville of the Watch.
I like it.
Afternoon, Inky. Just people I needed to speak to. Young ladies, I'm afraid you have been summoned by his lordship. I'm being sent to collect you.
Ask, what did you do now?
That I asked the same thing, but apparently I've done nothing. So I mean, I'll take that. Like, I mean, he was going to arrest me for obstructing his duties, but you know, I didn't want to get arrested today. So yeah, I just led him to you, and that was that. Really.
My insight check, Sergeant Beerswell.
Roll for an insight check. The other good thing as well is that technically I don't need to look at roll 20 dice trays because the D&D Beyond one's up now. Just means I have to tidy up the overlay a bit.
$17.
Oh, very nice indeed. He's definitely being truthful with you that you are being summoned and as such not under arrest. But you have a feeling that if you refuse the invitation, he would arrest you for obstructing his duties. So he'll get you before the lordship one way or the other.
I'll put my supplies away and grab my gear.
Fantastic. Now, where's the rabbit one gone?
Yes, tragic story that. So, he may have had a few too much in his system, and I mean, whoa, I mean, we got rewarded, like, heavily, so he probably spent it all on booze and just, yeah,
He'd be sleeping off a hangover.
he'd
Right,
be
you hope.
sleeping off the terrible hangover, yes.
Well, that's fine, and we shall collect him later.
All right then. Like, just tell him that he's not arrested. Because, you know.
Well, I will say that he's being collected, and as such, he's not under arrest.
Or you could tell him that he's being arrested for shit that he has no memory of doing, just to mess with him.
As much fun as that sounds, miss, it would be a lie and therefore in breach of my duties. And then I'd have to arrest myself, and that'd just be terribly embarrassing.
Yes, it would be terribly embarrassing, like arresting yourself.
Indeed it would. Now, if you excuse me, I shall hail us a cab. And he steps outside for a second. You hear the sharp whistle from his pocket whistle. And eventually a small little carriage rolls up. With Private Dobbs. Tails up. Hey, Sergeant. You collected them then? Indeed I have, Private Dobbs. He opens the door for you. If you'd be so kind and enter the carriage, we will take you to his lordship.
No, this is quite fancy now, is it? Well then, I suppose we should hop on in.
Well,
I will hop in the carriage.
alright then. You hop in the carriage. It is just a plain, simple wooden carriage. There's no plush seating. Even the benches inside are just wooden benches with no padding.
Rude.
It is a very rough and uncomfortable ride. And eventually you are pulled up, not in front of the town hall. You guys actually come in through the back door.
Hello.
And
Alright.
like the front, you've seen the out front before, like it's busy with people complaining about things, clerks doing their business. From this side, however, it's more like entering a small stately manor in central London. The side door opens to a narrow little corridor which opens out into a wider space, and a respectably dressed gentleman greets you as you enter. Think Alfred from Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, good day to you. I assume you are here to see his lordship. If you could be so kind and follow me. And
Yeah.
he leads you through up a flight of stairs to the first floor of the building. His lordship is in his study this way. Leads you off to a side room, and inside you see the small gnomish figure of the Lord of Seagate. Did I actually have his thing uploaded? I do. And behind it you can see the small figure of Mayor Corny Finebell. And he's going through his things going, yeah, nope, stupid doors. Nope, not worth my time. Ah, jeez, thank you for letting them in. Come in, have a seat.
Yeah, I'll just struggle up the chair because he be a very small boy.
Well, that's hilarious because Mayor Corny Finebell is a gnome.
Oh, well, in
So,
that
so
case...
he has like a massive imperial-style wingback chair, and he's just a little old man.
Yes. Yes.
Pink sort of thingy suit, just sort of scraping against everything.
Yeah, everything's every step Tink takes, like you see like a couple of stacks of books on the table just jump for a second. Oh my, I forgot that you were a heavy one. Please don't crush me. So, thank you, Sergeant Beersville. Jeeves, you may go. Please close the door. This is a private matter. So, I have some people have told me, Sergeant Beersville in particular, that your group of people helped with the caravan incident yesterday.
Indeed, we did.
First of all, I'd like to send my thanks from the people of Seagate to you personally, as that caravan was rather needed. A lot of businesses were running out of stock. And without stock, I don't get paid.
Well, I don't think anyone gets paid without stock.
Oh. True.
Nobody would have had anything to do.
People would have been arrears. That'd just be terrible. But anyway, I've called you here because I want to entrust something to you.
I mean, that depends. What is it that you entrust us with?
Are you interested in travelling a bit further afield?
Well, we've travelled across fields. I mean, I'm more of a seaman. A sailor, if you will. A man of the sea. A man of the boat.
I mean, that's kind of tangentially related to what I have going on here. And he hops out from his chair, walks around the desk, and like the desk itself is built for a human, not a gnome. So all you see is like the top of his hat walk around the table.
Hmm.
And he goes to one of the walls and goes, "Now, the thing I have for oh, could someone be so kind and pull the map down?"
Hey, Lidwell.
Thank you, my dear. And I'm going to pull you all over to this map because it makes my life 10 times easier. Yeah. So he pulls up a regional map of the world from where you guys are. And you can see all the stuff that's on here. So you got Seagate, Lay-by, Stormhold, the Dwarven Kingdoms to the top half of the map, the Olympian Peninsula to the south, and off to the far right-hand side, the verdant wall that divides sort of the east and the west half of the continent apart. He points out that Seagate, as a small town, he uses his cane to indicate where it is. It's kind of alone. We get by on a mix of trade and passing traffic. Now, I've recently got in contact with the Jarldoms of the Dwarves to the north, and they got plans to build a new city up further up around the coast. But I need some assurances. Since you all seem to be very good at getting caravans out of trouble, I thought it'd be best if you all could be so kind and deliver the message and bring me back the reply. Also,
May I insight check him?
Destroy my throat.
So, Aiden wants to insight check him, and what did you say, Christy?
I said, that sounds simple.
Hence the insight check.
Roll me an insight check.
18.
Ooh, very nice. On an 18, there are some details he's not alluding to. He's obviously keeping you in the dark of some matters, but you can guess by his body language and things like that he wants to send someone that the people know and that can best represent what Seagate wants. If he sends a businessman, the businessman will only want what they want, not what the town wants. Sending you
There's
guys...
something else you're not mentioning there, Mayor?
You're a very insightful one. I'm telling you all you need to know. It's as simple. Just go to Stormhold, speak to the Jarl there, and get some information.
If it's so simple, why do you need adventurers? Why not just simple messengers or couriers?
Because I have no couriers or people to spare. My guard are a bit short on the ground right now. They're dealing with another matter.
Is it that blight problem that we checked out?
It might have a tiny bit to do with the blight problem, yes.
I see. Well, I mean, Aelin does bring up a good point about, why there are no, couriers or messages to spare, and yet we could be in it for a bit of gold.
But if I send a representative from the Merchants Alliance, for example, they'd have their own interests at heart, not the town's interests.
I mean...
You have to remember, I was here when this town was nothing but fields. I'd like to see it prosper further.
You must be an incredibly... alright, another word for old. Old sounds really insulting.
Venerable?
Venerable, that's a good word. That's a good word, Blondie.
I'll accept venerable. Oh god, this voice is going to kill me. Why did I choose to do the voice?
Why did you choose to do the voice, my love?
We could always ask you to do the water genie again.
Oh, yeah.
Water genie surprisingly more cheeks than throat.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Hey.
So, if we were, hypothetically speaking, if we were to do this job for you, what may we expect in return?
Well, considering all mercenaries, I'd suspect gold. Hang on a second, he goes back over to his desk and starts rifling through some papers. It might spare a platinum coin or two. Maybe a plot of land in this new city they're building.
Well, that sounds a little bit more enticing.
There may throw in an answer to a question I have, and you've got yourself a deal.
What's the question?
So a little bird told me, and after spending a lot of coin on this information, that a woman by the name of... Hang on, I'm...
Tommy?
By the name of Siobhan Copperkettle, also known as Shawnee. She loves that name, by the way. Came by here only a few days ago and left with a couple of murdered gentlemen or ladies. I don't really know. It's really hard to tell what they are underneath those hoods. But I don't suppose you would have any idea where on earth she would have headed, more precisely besides the up north. Did she out of character? Did you say that she was heading more up north?
Yeah, everyone. That's the people that saw her go northwards. So she was probably following the coast.
Okay. All I really know is that she was heading up north, and well, I guess a bit more specific information would be a bit enticing for me, wouldn't you think?
So really, what she wants to know is, where did Siobhan Copperkettle go?
Well, more or less, yes. Like where she's heading, maybe something about what her plans are. I mean, I have a feeling I know what those plans are, but it's just more to solidify my thoughts.
One moment.
As the DM looks through his notes, frantically scraping for any answer he could muster.
Okay. Do you have anything of this person? Do you know, a picture, some hair or something like that?
Good question. Let me look in my inventory. I mean, I don't have anything in particular that you would have of her. I can draw you a picture of what she looks like, if that helps.
Oh God.
Okay, Brian, this isn't Tedak. Das isn't about to draw a bunch of dicks for you.
Yeah, Das is not the artistic genius that Tedak turned out to be.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's like I'm going to need Das to make a check for me. I'm just trying to remember what the freaking skill was for drawing something.
Performance?
I mean, performance is more acting and things like that.
No sleight of hand.
Yeah, go for a sleight of hand.
Oh, cool. At least I have some chance of getting something good. She says. An 11.
It's not a bad drawing.
Yeah, it's like average, you know. Like it could be a hell of a lot better, but hey, you know.
It'd been a hell of a lot worse too.
Yeah, this is very true.
It's not quite cartoonish or like with caricature proportions.
Yeah.
But it looks and goes, okay, I think I can work with that. Give me a moment. And he reaches into a drawer and you hear like bits shuffling around and he pulls out a small crystal ball.
Ooh.
Plops it on his desk. Starts waving his hands over the top and mutters an incantation. And could someone roll a d20 for me?
Go for it, Das.
Me? Oh,
Hey,
fine.
Ken, here you go.
Oh, okay.
I just so happen to have the page up, so
Oh, okay.
I can do it. Well,
I was going to say, make contested dice roll. I mean, what? Part of me just wants to roll the d20 just for funsies to see what I would have gotten. 16. But it's up to you which one you take, Brian.
Chrissy said she was going to roll, and I heard a 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't see Christie's rolls on the screen. Am I having an issue?
No,
No,
I
it's-
don't.
Yeah,
it's where-
mine's not come up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's where Chrissy hasn't got beyond 20 active on her browser, so it's not.
I
sending
do.
that.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Oh, okay, then. In which case, then Beyond 20 is playing up for some reason. I have no idea what's going on. I know mine's playing up as well.
Because it worked for last week. It worked last week. I ended up not. That's
Either
what
way-
I've rolled it on is
Weird.
Yeah.
D&D and Beyond.
Either way, a 12. What does a 12 bring us?
A 12 is a fail
Oh.
for the target.
Ah.
So you mutter this incantation. He focuses, his eyes closed. You see a faint glow, sort of where the eyelids meet, and he's just going. I see. Oh my!
What? What do you see?
Are you sure you're looking for this person?
I am definitely looking for a person by the name of Siobhan Copperkettle.
And like his head also like tilts to the side and. Huh. And he breaks the connection for a brief moment. And I do apologize. No, she's fine. She's somewhere up north, somewhere in the dwarven jarldoms. I couldn't make out where by the architecture, but she's having a good time right now.
Having a good time. Oh, I suppose. Having a good time. Well, I suppose. No. Well, I suppose she always wanted. No. Oh well, I suppose she always liked a bit of a tipple, and yeah, she's quite the dancer, you know. No, she's quite the dancer. I mean, she's a surprisingly good dancer. Like for a cook, she definitely knows how to move her feet. She certainly loves. She certainly knows how to party, as it were.
Yeah.
Is this your girlfriend, Ass?
Well, I mean, potentially
Partay
the
is certainly a word.
potentially the love of my life, and potentially the love of my life, and the apple of my eye, the pearl of my heart, the pearl of my heart of the clam, and maybe, who knows? No, who knows? But I'm sure that Shawnee knows what she's doing. She also knows how to handle a butcher's knife as well. Huh. Oh, that one time I walked in without announcing myself, and she almost got my head with that butcher's knife. Yeah. It took a feather off my hat, but still. Good times.
Well, I've done my thing for you. Now you need to do my thing for me.
All right, well, since you held your end of the bargain, I suppose I will have to do the job for you.
And he hops back onto his desk and he pulls from a pile of papers a rolled up scroll which is wax sealed. And hands it to you and goes, now this is meant to go to the Jarl of Stormholt.
I see. I will take the envelope.
It goes to a Jarl named Pewterbeard.
Pewterbeard. Huh. Like, is his beard literally made out of pewter, or?
No, it's a dwarven naming convention. The clans name themselves after a body part in a metal.
Ah, fair enough. I'm surprised there isn't a dwarf named... Well, I mean, I shouldn't really say that out loud. We're in a formal situation. I'll probably say it later. Something is fine.
Out of character, Elaine Cunningham had a dwarven character with the last name Stoneshaft.
Ha!
Mm-hmm.
Ha!
So I may or may not have adopted that for a dwarven character of my own. Just saying.
Yep.
Sorry, carry on.
That's fine. So yeah, that is his mission for you, really. Go to see Jarl Pewterbeard. Try and say that 10 times fast. And just hand the note to him and return with his response.
Deceptively simple, but what's the catch? Because there's always a catch.
Pewterbeard may not be open to discussing things.
We'll make him open to discussing things after we're done with him.
And what provisions will you be providing for our journey?
Well, I was hoping as adventurers you'd do that yourself. You seem proficient in that kind of field.
Ayla just kind of looks at him. Wait, out of character. How much did he say he was going to pay us for this?
He never said he was going to pay you.
He said, "Oh, there'll be like gold." And...
He never specified a price. He just said, "Oh, we could spare some gold, maybe some platinum or two."
Maybe. I don't like the sound of maybe.
I don't like the sound of maybe either.
I mean, can we guarantee, can you guarantee that you will definitely pay us a fair price and the gold and the platinum that we are entitled to? Because I feel like this is very important.
I will promise to pay you a sum of gold and a I will be trying to talk to him.
Let's get him writing.
Yes.
I will pay you a
Tinkle
sum of
pipe up.
gold and expenses that you incur for your travels. Assuming you're swinging by towns and whatnot.
So, itemized receipts, got it.
Like a kind of small Patreon.
More like an Indiegogo.
Indigo.
Go fund me.
So, if there's anything else you want to hammer out on that deal.
Let's see. I mean, you've given me some information, and Shawnee seems to have a lot of fun. And she's safe. That's good. Let's see. I mean, I can't think of anything. Oh, would we be having our own ship? Or would you be providing us with our own ship?
We're going via land, aren't we?
What? I was under the impression that we were going by sea.
I thought we were going via land.
I thought we were going by land too.
It's further up the coast.
Allow me to explain. He gets down from his desk again and walks back over to the map. Pulls up his cane and goes, "We are here," and he points to see it. Jarl Pewterbeard is all the way over here, and he smacks over the stormhold. And they're also looking to build a new city somewhere along here. And he points on the map and sort of runs the cane up along the edge of the coastline near Mount Moradin. So where did she? Here to here.
Yep.
Oh, the coastline all the way
Up
up
the
along
coast.
there.
Yep. So no ship needed.
Oh.
Maybe for the next bit.
The next bit. Oh, I can't wait to get to the next bit.
Indeed.
Right. So then. Yeah, so then. Are we in accordance that that we shall complete this mission by sending the message to whoever this envelope
Y'all
goes
pewter
to?
beard.
Y'all pewter beard. Fair enough. Right. So I vote yes, just so I could get to the next bit.
I mean, I don't mind. Chloe. I don't mind doing it either. I get to explore the land more.
Bear with me one sec.
Well, I recommend getting things for about 6 days worth of supplies. Because it'll take you 3 days to get there and 3 days back. If you're going by road, if you're going as a crow flies, maybe you can knock a day off of that. Just so you know. At this point, the mayor puts himself back in his desk and everything. Starts pulling down some more papers in front of him, pulls out a small bit of pencil and starts scribbling away. That'll be all. Good day.
Day, sir?
Rings a little bell on his desk, and Jeeve emerges by the door along with Sergeant Beerswell. If you would follow me this way, please.
Yep. Who's going first? Who's leaving? We'll scramble up out of our chairs and Yep.
So,
no.
so yeah, the group of you come on out and everything else, and the butler hands you a small leather-bound wallet, which is empty. The master insists that any receipts you gather for this endeavor are placed inside so you may be appropriately compensated. And I do believe the good sergeant will donate a carriage for you for the long trip to lay by. Does this all sound appropriate to you all?
Sounds good enough for me.
I have completely missed everything from that. So
That's right. Basically, you guys are going to get paid, and you have been given an empty wallet to which to put all your receipts in, so you can get paid upon your return.
Okay.
And Sergeant Beersville will donate you a carriage should you choose to take the road to lay-by.
Lay-by.
If we
there it
can
is.
get cushions on the seats.
Yes, because sitting in that carriage, without any comfort for our poor little bottoms, it's not really. It didn't feel that great.
Sergeant Beersville, like, I'm terribly sorry, but no. The carriage is meant to be uncomfortable. Can't give prisoners luxury.
Wait, hold on. I was under the impression that we were not prisoners, we were not arrested, we were just being collected. So what's all this about prisoners?
The carriage is also what we use to arrest prisoners in and transport them to a prison or to an appropriate location.
Then why did you say prisoners? I don't like that tone.
Because it is the wagon to which we put the prisoners in. If I were to arrest you, you go in the carriage.
We're not prisoners, so can we please get cushions?
Yeah.
He looks over to the butler. As long as they're removable. Of course, Sergeant. They shall be most removable. Fine. You can have the carriage, provided the... I must admit, Sergeant Beersville's accent's going all over the fucking place.
Yes.
Also, I can't
Yes.
talk. My throat is shredded from frigging mare.
Ugh.
Oh man, doing the mare's voice has killed my throat.
Oh no. Oh no. Poor throat.
Very well then. Yes, so long as the cushions are removable, you may use the carriage for the purpose of seeing the Jarl of Stormhold. Though you're not taking Betsy.
Who is Betsy?
The horse. I promise you a carriage, no horse.
So we have to go get our own horse. Unless
No.
Fine, we'll get a
It's too
horse.
far for her.
Fine, we'll get a horse like normal people.
So I just got this image of Dassler going, unless full on puppy dog eyes and everything just
Yes.
instantly shot down.
Like, no. Rude.
Alright then. So yeah, if you're going by road, it's 3 days to Stormhold. Because it's a 2-day trip to lay-by and then 1 day up to Stormhold. If you go cross country, on the other hand, it'll take you about 2 days, but you may run into things off the road.
Wait, hold on. So, Seagate to lay-by is like here.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you expecting us to go to Stormhold first and then down lay-by?
No,
Like-
right. I'm assuming if you're going by road,
Yes.
you have to go to lay-by first. And then you go up
Oh,
to Stormhold.
we're going. Oh, right. I thought you were telling us
If you want to
go
go across
Storm-
country from Seagate straight to Stormhold, you can do, and it will save you a whole day's worth of travel.
Oh,
Is it-
right.
Are the woods up here, they part of the blight?
They were blight infested, and you did note, because the caravan was somewhere about here, about halfway down towards the Grey River, that the blight seemed to have receded a little bit. So, dealing with what you've done, you might have cured a symptom as part of the greater disease.
Sweet. Okay. Okay. Right, so we taking the road, or are we going cross country?
Well, if we've got the wagon, we probably want to stick to the road.
Yeah, because we don't want to hurt somebody else's horse either. We've got
That's
to borrow a
very
horse. We've got to make sure that that comes back in one piece. We're
yeah.
renting.
So, Aylin, so Blondie, are you sure? Are you absolutely sure that you can't possibly volunteer to pull the carriage? Because I mean, you're quite a strong, muscular, and powerful lady.
Let me stop you there before you dig yourself into that hole any further. No. My answer is no.
It was worth a try. Oh well. I suppose we'll have to buy our own horse. And that will be included on the receipts. Oh yeah.
I know, isn't it nice when you get paid expenses for a business trip?
I don't know, like... look, I don't travel in carts often, alright? I'm more of a boat man. I'm more of a kobold of the sea. Like, this is practically, like, new territory for me.
That's fine then. So, you can happily rent a horse. I won't worry about the gold, because obviously you'll get it back in basically a week's time when you get back into town. My only question is, how soon do you head off towards Stormhold? And which way are you going? Are you going to go by road or cross country?
Road. I vote for road.
I vote for roads as well. We should probably wait until Mopsy has nursed his hangover, because the last thing he'd want is to be dragged out of bed. And it could get into a hairy situation with that one.
God.
Oh.
He'd be hopping mad.
Oh yes, definitely. He'd be hopping mad. You could say he could. You could say that this whole business wouldn't be bunny to him. Oh, I know that was a horrible one, but
And
still,
that's 10.
10d6.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I know, you're all going to be in so much pain come like the big bad of this campaign.
I mean,
See, every DM has their weapon of choice. The default is rocks fall, everyone dies. In my case, it's just d6 levels of pun damage.
Ha.
Alright then. So you guys grab Rex and head out onto the road.
I would just drag him out of bed then. Like,
Well, again, there's no Foxy here for an RP, so...
Alright then, so we just drag him out.
Final Fantasy rules, he's not on the screen, but he's in your party select options.
Yeah.
But still, you head off along the road. You cross over at the Grey Ford, where the road crosses the river. And trade seems to be good going across the Seagate today. You see lots of caravans laden with goods, very few carriages for the human traffic. And after 2 days of travel, you reach Lay-by.
Hell yeah.
To which, did I actually put a map on for Lay-by? I know I made one. Did I put one on? I didn't.
How dare you?
One moment, please.
Dun-dun-dun.
Technical difficulties.
A rather awkward moment where you can't remember where you saved it. Excuse you, hard drive? Why is there no lay-by in my saves? Well then, I'll have to show you all lay-by another time. But I do have a map for lay-by.
Nice.
So lay-by, I will give you a description of the town, has two major roads going through it. It has the green road, which goes north to south, and then the grey road, which joins up at the centre of town and then heads out westward to Seagate. The road that you guys are arriving on.
Nice.
The town itself is a buzz with activity. Because of where it's situated, it gets trade from the south, trade from the west, trade from the north. It is literally a market town. Anything and everything can be bought here. There are no walls around the city, but you do note several watchtowers spread about equidistant, with a couple of archers in each tower that seem to keep an eye on you. Some are armed with actual longbows, in one tower, and another one you see one is armed with a crossbow, and one gentleman who stands there is armed with an interesting contraption. Some would call it a boomstick, others call it a musket.
Nice.
Interesting. That's.
And some people
wow.
call us primitive screwheads.
Nice.
Indeed. But it's a sign of the advancing technology from the Olympian Peninsula,
Ooh.
as they have discovered new and interesting ways of waging battle that do not require people to hit each other with metal sticks,
Nice.
as some might say. Eventually, though, you reach the centre for lay-by, to which there are various carriage houses, inns, stables, all sorts of places for you all to rest up for the night. The most prominent one of all is a colossal structure
Oh,
that
my.
has 3 wooden arches across it, and seems to act as like a massive like a stable carriage house in the whole kickaboodle. Like if you were travelling up here or going through here in some capacity with like a wagon load of stuff, odds are this is where you'd spend your money. If you wanted to run up that credit card.
Well.
Well, someone else is paying.
And the best thing
That's
is,
very
it has a
true.
riverside view.
Ah, that's.
I mean,
That's
Baz is
cool.
just.
Yeah. I mean, it's not quite the sea, but it's water related, so he'll allow it.
Alright then. So yeah, as you spend your night here, Rex has to excuse himself.
Alright. Is that hangover like getting more to you than you realise?
No, he just wants to be alone for the time being. He even asked for a separate room that has. He even asked for like the cheapest room at this massive carriage house, to which has the name of the Golden Arches.
Ha! Does it serve a certain burger which is actually more disappointing in real life than it advertises itself to be?
The entire menu has wonderful illustrations of the food. None of it comes out as illustrated. I mean, conceivably it's close. But reality is sadly much harsher than fiction.
Yeah, that's true. Either way.
You overhear, like, so at one point today, like, a man came in by the name of Michael Douglas and caused the whole hubbub.
Okay.
That is a movie reference. If nobody gets that reference, I have to remember the movie.
Wait, what was the
Well-
reference again? I heard Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas complaining about the state of food. Was it Michael Douglas? Or was it?
Yeah, yes, it was.
Good. Glad someone got the reference.
I sympathize with that guy
So,
to a certain extent.
yeah. So, yeah. Rex is going to lock himself in the cheapest room he can afford, where there is nothing breakable. He just wants a bed, lockable door. Leave him alone.
Alright then. It's just the three of us then. Ladies. I mean, not really. Oh, no.
I
Nah.
can see Das pulling it off.
Like, ladies. Fucking, like, wiggles eyebrows. I don't know. I mean, he probably would try, but if the ladies don't like it, then, you know, he'll back off.
For some reason, I imagine Tink bending down and speaking. You know how in the last Harry Potter film, when Luna meets Dobby, and she calls him like a gentleman, Dobby's all like, "Ooh, I like this person."
Yes. Like, is that how Tink's going about this? Oh my god.
You know, like the bending down, like.
Like bend and snap, or I don't know. But it's like, well, since dinner was technically brought for us, although you're supposed to buy me dinner before that sort of thing, dinner was technically brought for us, so I'll allow it. I mean, only if you really want to. I mean, it doesn't bother me. No, it doesn't really bother me. It's just.
I don't know. What are we all eating then?
I'm being a right child right now, and I'm not gonna say it out loud on the stream. But my head, I'm thinking very childish thoughts right now.
Yeah, you want 10 piece McNuggets.
Tell you what, they used to.
And fries.
Tell you what, I literally thought of that I really fancy, and it is so childish. But you used to be able to get. I can't remember where it was at. I think it was at Beef Eaters. It was a kids' meal, and the piece of fish was shaped like a whale, and they'd put a pea in it as its eye.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds about right for beef eater.
Yeah. It was like just a miniature whale with a pea as an eye.
Also, I just had the most interesting bit of thing come across my feed to derail this even further. So Nerf
Okay.
has a mascot now.
All right.
Okay.
He is called Murph.
Nerf.
Murph.
Murph.
Murph. He is a
Okay.
human being made of Nerf darts.
Huh.
I'm just going to share it with you all in the chat and let you sort that how you will.
Are you going to put that as one of the creatures we face?
Probably.
Maybe if I'm
I
bored,
can see it happening.
I do get inspiration from all places. Anyway,
Yes.
so you all order your food. You pay for it on the company card.
Yes.
It is a fairly average meal. It's not amazing. Not terrible. All the while, though, there's a bit of uneasiness. Like, occasionally, like as places do, the conversation gets louder and then comes back down again, like begins to develop like a wave. But in those moments
Yeah.
of quiet, everyone gets like really quiet as they're listening, and you can hear very faintly off in the distance the sounds of thrashing around and smashing things. And even some of the staff are like they start talking to each other about problems and wondering what on earth's going on.
Do we know the general direction of which the thrashing about is coming from?
You know it's where Rex's rooms is.
I swear that rabbit person boy, whatever he's supposed to be, like,
Porodown.
like, I swear he is that why he wanted to be alone? Because he hired a couple of ladies of the night and is having a real good time. Why didn't he say anything? I mean, he probably thought it was a bit of a private matter and just wanted to unleash some, sexual tension that he had built up inside of him. And I guess we've only known each other for like 5 days, so I guess it's understandable that he wouldn't want to do it with any of us. I mean, it's cheaper.
As you're in this train of thought, Das, the silence and like mumbling suddenly like reaches a gasp as you hear the sound of shattering glass, people screaming in the street. And as you look out, I need you all to roll perception checks for me.
Have a go.
Oh, nice, a 16.
Ooh. Yeah,
Yes,
I
yeah,
got
I'm-
16 as well.
I'm really liking these dice. Oh, I'm such a dice goblin. I buy digital dice on D&D Beyond.
I get them for free.
I get some of them for free. I think I got a free set because I just renewed my 6-month subscription the other day.
Nice.
I do yearly, but I do have new ones. I think I got the new Vecna ones.
Yeah, I got. Oh yeah, they do have the new Vecna ones for sale. Let's see, which ones am I using? I am currently using the Dice of
Summoning.
Planar Summoning.
God, how can you even read that?
What?
That dice.
I can't.
I know.
I just
I'm looking
I
at it,
rely
like,
on what you tell me.
no, no one can read that. That would be a terrible dice to have in your dice tray. Anyways,
But it looks
Anyway.
cool.
you all see though, because like the noise grabs your attention as you look out. You see people screaming. Carriages are screaming to a halt. Horses are rearing up and everything else. And it's definitely Rex you see down there. I mean, it's got big purple ears, but like the body shape is all wrong. He's like got disjointed shoulders. His normal soft Haragon paws are now more defined and clawed. And he like looks around rapidly at people and then just darts off somewhere into the night, letting out a not quite a howl. It's like someone who knows how to, like, watching or listening to someone who knows how to whistle, but they can't whistle.
I'm gonna run into his room and check really quick, just to make sure that he's not actually in there safe, sleeping off his 3-day hangover.
You make your way to his room. It is currently locked. You can either get Das to pick it, or you can try and break it down.
Can I druid craft lockpicks
You
of some sort?
You can try, but they may not be very effective.
I'll just get Das to do it.
Alright.
Please.
Yes, alright.
Please.
Right. Okay.
Please, Scaly. Thank you.
You're welcome, Blondie. Right, now, where are my lucky pick?
A dexterity check with proficiency,
Okay.
as you are a rogue and proficient in lockpicking.
Okay. Yeah, so it'll have to be plus,
It's a shame when you
something like
can't.
So it is a plus, 2... No? Is it? No. Wait. Yeah, it's plus 2, so 14.
On the 14, the door opens.
Ladies?
You say that as the door opens. No, not in this room. Would you even think about doing it? The bed was just like a simple straw-filled mattress. That's torn to shreds.
Actually, speaking of which, I don't see any of the ladies of the night.
The bed frame has like been ripped apart, and he's like ripped a whole a side panel out. The small
How did
little-
he escape?
through the window. That was the smash.
Yeah.
He threw
Oh,
himself out the window.
Sorry, I just had a really dumb thought. Like, if he didn't escape through the window, then he escaped through the wall, then there'd just be like little silhouette of like
A werewolf-sized
wolf.
hole. Yeah,
Yeah.
he
To
went
the
that
window,
way.
to the wall, till the sweat drips down my balls.
No, that means officially Wallace and Gromit style were-rabbit through the wall.
Yes. Okay.
But
Be
yeah.
a bunny-shaped outline like in the Looney Tunes.
Mm-hmm.
Cartoons.
Now, either Bugs is a very kinky bastard, and he's taken the ladies of the night outside, or
Mhm.
he may have something wrong with him. Halitosis, maybe? Look, I'm not a doctor, alright? I'm just not a doctor. I don't know these things.
May I suggest we go after him? Just follow the sounds of screaming.
Yeah, or maybe carnage, yeah. And the sight of carnage, that would also be a good start. Alright, let's go. Let's follow the trail. Let's follow the trail of destruction and see where...
Well, this is the other
Flopsy's
thing.
gone.
They didn't destroy anything on the way out. Like, once he was in the street. He scared people off, but he didn't attack anyone. That was one thing that stood out for you.
Huh. That's...
So we follow we just ask people if they've seen the giant purple rabbit.
Alright,
Yes.
and I think we'll leave that there for this week.
Ah.
So-
Sorry, was my microphone picking up something?
No.
No.
It just seems like that's a good spot to end it, because I don't want to get too far without Foxy being here.
Foxy, yeah.
Because this is kind of his character thing. It, annoyingly, is just bad timing.
Mm.
But that's all fine.
On the bright side, we can put all of those damages onto the company credit card as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, just think of all the food we can buy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think of all the food. Think of all the, like, hats, the armor,
Feathers,
the feathers we can buy. Hell yeah.
the cogs, the shiny stuff.
Oh yeah. Yes. Oh, so much shit we could buy with the company card.
All the
I love how
things that you may not get your charge back for. But anyway,
I mean,
if you have enjoyed this shorter form session, thank you very much for watching. Apologies if it's been a bit chaotic. I had plans, but I forgot certain people weren't going to be here for those plans.
but we love chaos anyways. So I mean,
We thrive on chaos.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have enjoyed it, please feel free to hit the follow button here on Twitch. It is a wonderful way of helping out the channel. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, why not consider liking and subscribing? And leaving a comment down below on how much you actually hate this series. Until then, everybody, we're going to find someone to raid, and we'll see you all next time. So, who shall we raid this evening? Who shall we raid? Do you know what? Only because we can, I'm going to raid final boss fight again, because, well, he's doing some Minecraft.
nice.
Alright then. So, the raid is getting ready to launch. We'll see you all next time. Until then, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.